Hello and welcome to the final four matches of our 2025 Algarve Sevens. It features a bronze medal match in the men's elite competition. The Ramblin Jesters on the right of your screen take on Natiscombinati from Italy on the left-hand side. I'm Dallin Stafford alongside silver medalist from the Olympic Games with Great Britain, Tom Mitchell. But here's a break straight away. Natiscombinati off to the races over halfway line. Beautiful bit of work from them. They're going to be ranging up here. Coffee with a beautiful score, the dive, the slide, and Tomasoni, he gets it done. The dental hygienist, he's clean and cool as you like.
Well, he is bitten off a huge chunk at the start of this bronze medal match. They tell him to hurry up, they're going to get the tempo going. Oh, no, that's it, they're waving him off. He's done the long run in, Tomasoni, and he's going to get a break. Wonderful score. He's got great footwork and a great clean pair of heels to back it up. Tommaso Tomasoni setting the tone for this bronze medal match.
20 years young, sets the game alight so far. Natiscombinati, who lost the semi-final against UAE Sheen 38-12. What are you going to say? You have a dentist appointment coming up next week?
I could use one, to be fair.
Knocked down beautifully. They keep the restart. And that's what it's all about, these kickoffs. Lorenzo Sedina with ball in hand now. As they put it along the line. Some really hot, fancy footwork as well. The Jesters lost out against Durham University 26-21. That's how these two sides find themselves here in the heat of the Algarve Sevens. Across goes Renato Barzoni, 31-year-old, the car mechanic. Some nice interplay on that far side. And the Italian team from Milan link up really well. There's the reload with Bruzzoni with a cross kick. Oh, that's vision from the big mechanic. There's panic for the Jesters. And they're in. Beautiful try. Natiscombinati combined superbly. And that's flair that you love to see in the game of sevens.
Well, it was panic from the Ramblin Jesters, but there's no panic from the mechanic. A wonderful kick, cross court. It's actually being called for. I think hand was in the air from the winger, signalled it. And it was a nicely weighted kick. It was Shea Cornish trying to get back to it. But couldn't gather, knocked it back towards his own try line, only for Natiscombinati to gather and score their second of the game.
And a lovely conversion as well from Renato Barzoni, the 31-year-old. There's Dan Rowland, the prince from the Ramblin Jesters side. They travel around the globe, taking part in international tournaments. The Cornish hen with a couple of great footwork steps. There he goes. Shea Cornish now finally tackled. Oh, and it's a pinch and a turnover and a tap, and here they go yet again. Moradino comes beautifully. And it's now been pinched on the other side for the Jesters, who trail by 14. They hoof it ahead. Finn Usher is after this one with a beautiful kick and chase. He's got tremendous speed. The ball sets up. Oh, no. Comes off his chest. He wants to play on. And the bounce was perfect, you would say.
It was a weird one. It looked like it set up perfectly for Finn Usher. That was a good nudge. He was through on it, popped up, out the toaster, ready for him to gather, gobble it down under the sticks, but he just shelled it, knocked it on. How about the feet from Shea Cornish? Crikey, he's a big man, good unit, but he can really dance.
He's one of the impressive players in this year's tournament. Good luck selecting the MVP as the prince, speaking of MVPs, for the Ramblin Jesters. Looks to have another bash, does Dan Rowland. Now they push it down the line. Here's the Giraffe, Ed Volley. Big pass over the top. He's unhappy with that. He's too tall, is the Giraffe.
When you wind those long arms up, could go anywhere. Slingshot engaged. He's filthy on himself for that. It was actually not a bad option, I think, the skip pass. Sometimes like to see it go through the hands, but I thought on that occasion it would have worked. Just a little bit too far out in front of his winger.
So the men
he's okay. He's got a chance to get this ball back in the line out. Goes after it.
Oh, great height has the Ramblin Jest up forward, but now goes to the men from Milan on that far side. See if they create something. They're a team that beat Kazakhstan in the quarterfinals 12 points to 10. There were 2 wins so far in this tournament, but they do find themselves here in the bronze game with a little bounce pass over the top. Natiscombinati now get a fend going. A good tackle on this near side. Lorenzo Sedino's in there, as Marcelo Milani is there too. Chance to use some young speed. Oh, over the top, the no-look pass over the head. Oh, it's been scooped up on the other side of it. Come the Ramblin Jesters looking to capitalise. Beautiful hands from Aidan Barry over the top to rifle the gazzle in. That's a good try from Ed Volley. The 22-year-old finally gets it down, makes amends for the pass earlier, and the Jesters are on the board.
Well, that will settle himself down, but it's a smart play. After the turnover from the Ramblin Jesters, through the hands, a couple of little slip offloads, and then the pass over the top. Really, really sharp. It was off the back of a good bit of defensive work. And there go Cruz O'Brien on this near side. The Cruiser just showing his man on the outside, locking down the Natiscombinati attack. Allowed them to just get back, recover, turn the ball over.
He'll be on the booze cruise later tonight at the beach party in Montagordo, just down the road. Every single team will be there. 7 different sports on display, 2,000 athletes, and the fans have come in thick and fast all weekend long. Oh, what a knockdown from the Giraffe. A high tackle there on one of the young Barrys. That's Aidan Barry. Barry with a dummy, looking for support. Barry takes the outside gap. The Prince comes in to help out. Prince Charming to the rescue. It's another penalty for the Jesters.
Yeah, straight off feet. Natiscombinati, got to stay on your feet around that area. Knock back 10. This is going to be some cheese.
Nicky Green with a quick tap. 5 out. 7 against 6. Green for the line. He reaches. He's there.
Nothing but green grass for the Irishman. Didn't hang around. It was a tap pen. And they've made the most of that player advantage already. Natiscombinati, too. The clock's not even going to be on this yellow card, potentially. Until the player has sat in the chair. Sometimes they don't start the clock. I believe it's Kofi who's going to spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. Ramblin Jesters will do their best. They come back into this after going 2 scores down. Great composure and character to come back. They look good for it. And they'll be hungry for another score here. The go-ahead score if they get it.
Yeah, we spoke to the head coach, Devin Moss-Smith, a bit earlier. He loves this tournament. He loves coming to the Algarve. And he said, what a great challenge for his side to be tested against international players from around the globe. It's half-time. It's 14-12. It's Natiscombinati lead the Ramblin Jesters in a bronze medal match. They were champions in 2024, the Ramblin Jesters, now competing in the bronze medal match here in the men's elite competition. The Giraffe has it, does volley for the Ramblin Jesters on the left of your screen. Here's Dan Rowland, the Prince. They trail 14-12 against Natiscombinati. They were down to 6 players. There has been a knockdown, generally a yellow card, but they play and go. Here go the Jesters straight away to the fray. It's Nicky Green yet again. Green scored 1 already. The Irishman dancing upfield. Now slows down, looking for support. He finds it in the Cornish hand, who steps free beautifully. How do you like them eggs? Shay Cornish scores for the Ramblin Jesters. It's a stunning try.
Oh, crack one open. Unbelievable. Great following up from Shay Cornish. Nice presence of mind from Nicky Green. He's got one of his own. Realised he wasn't getting there all by himself this time. Checked out. Waited for the wheels to come through, and it came in the form with Shay Cornish. He was really impressed across the whole weekend. Particularly today, a couple of these boys really stepped up for the Jesters. Unlucky, you'd say, not to make the final. They were in a fascinating encounter in the semi against Durham University. They got their tactics bag on, just couldn't quite get it over the line.
Yeah, there was a seesaw forward back and forth. Durham University winning 26-21 in the semi-finals. They'll play in the finals against UAE Shaheen a bit later today. All the finals coming up after this game here at the beautiful venue for the 2025 Algarve Sevens. The sixth time we're here. The Giraffe hoofs it back to the support runner. And the arm goes up penalty-wise.
I think he must have run across his line or obstructed him. I'm not sure if he was back in his pace, Ed Volley, but it was just normal running style.
It's awkward at best. 17-14 the score.
That's effective. A couple of strides and he's halfway out the field.
That's true. Nice little reach as well for some tries this weekend. There's Natiscombinati, the side from Milan. Oh, through their hands it goes. Matteo Colli couldn't hold. And they're now looking to clean things up is Fabio O'Leary, and they've left that behind.
A little bit of switch off there from Natiscombinati. They're right in this game. They don't cough up any opportunities as the Ramblin Jesters ring the changes wholesale. We see a couple of big guns coming on the field. Josh Costello, the Ireland Sevens man, and then into the scrum comes Adam Channel. We had a little chat with him earlier on. He's enjoyed his outing so far this weekend, was keen to finish well.
Yeah, great to have the Olympic experience from the US Eagle, Adam Channel. A quick tap there from Dewey Thomas. Now the Prince looking to go wide to Costello, is on the outside. Josh Costello, they stop his first momentum, and then a good little roll from the Irishman, and he leaves it behind. Comes the other way, Francisco Gill, but the arm is for the penalty. Another quick tap here for Thomas. Here's Channel now. Nice in and away there from Nicky Green. He's impressed here in this game so far. The bronze medal match. Silverware on the line between these two sides. And the Ramblin Jesters, Finasher puts a kick over the top, but not too many chases.
The thinking was not wrong from Finasher, who's another one who's impressed this weekend. And the execution let him down there. Probably just needs a kick for himself, I think. Little straight one. Often if you kick it straight, it's further away from the defensive players who are going to be chasing back to it. The people who are most likely to get back to a kick from the defensive side, on the wings. So unless you're kicking for a teammate diagonally, when the defense is pushed up, you're probably better off going down the middle.
That sounds very complicated, Tom Mitchell, but we'll trust your word for it.
As I was saying it, I realized it wasn't making any sense. It's very simple, really.
Here come the Jesters now. They are up 17-14. Dan Rowland, the Prince on the outside cap. What a beautiful break from Dan Rowland. This man is having some sort of party in the Algarve. Fill it up again, my friends.
Well, crown him right now. Let's celebrate. He has been fantastic the whole weekend, leading from the front, the skipper. How about the pace? Also, how about the dive?
Dive needs work. Pace is phenomenal.
Hard landing down in that corner. Brave.
Now the Jesters start to put a little bit of distance between the two sides. The side founded by David Barry. He's here with his wife Maureen. 16 of his kids are here in the stands, and a few of them playing in the squad as well. Now here's Natiscombinati on that far side. A couple of no-look passes. They keep it alive to the Italian team. Had a great win against the British Army yesterday. Followed it up today against Kazakhstan. Just a loss against the finalists, the UAE Shaheen, have them here. Now Brazzoni looks to go on the outside. Big, strong, bulky carrier. He finally hits the deck. Coffee's with him. They're going to cut back in as Matteo Colli. Changing direction here to Tomasoni, who is so good. I've started off this game to Tomasoni. He's eaten alive there by Channel. Patient build-up. There's Brazzoni now in midfield. Ooh, floats one just out in front. It's been a long couple of days.
Yeah, the skill set really put on the test this stage of the weekend with the fatigue setting in. A couple of errors from Natiscombinati. They've been a good side throughout the weekend. They've certainly built and grown. They played to their strengths.
But it's the Jesters here, 22-14 in front. Cornish throws it wide. Costello again, Ireland Sevens player, played with Shannon RFC as well. Bulldozers a few players, a little pick up. A dummy thrown there from Shea Cornish. Cornish just scrambling down to the ground. Now here's Channel, accelerating onto it is Adam Channel. He steps off his left, Channel goes upfield. Adam Channel with that moustache of his. Another wonder to watch. Make that the 8th wonder in the world. And the Ramblin Jesters now punch their ticket to the bronze medal.
Good work from Adam Channel. Spotted an overchase, saw the gap, went through it, and then accelerated. Got good pace for a big man. He's going to have to go back to the club shop when he gets back to the US because you've taken off his kit off him, I saw.
Some goodies, some presents from his Olympic playing days.
Is that in exchange for a few shout-outs?
Yeah, I might say I haven't got anything from you yet, Tommy Mitchell, but it was a long time ago, different lifetime when you played.
You start being nice to me on the comms.
27-14. It's fun in the sun for everybody, including the commentators. What a blast we're having here. 7 different sports, several new ones. We're at the beach, we said earlier, yesterday and today. There's a massive kick goes downfield from Finn Usher. And it's the Ramblin Jesters that will hold on here. With the last few moments of the game. We'll see what Natiscombinati can do. They have 2 sides here. The other side will play in the men's open final against the NCR Griffins. And then we have the NCR Griffins playing in the women's championship against Froggies Club and UAE Shaheen against Durham University. So don't go away. 3 finals in a row coming up here at the 2025 Algarve Sevens here at the Villarreal Santo Antonio Stadium. This festival really coming to life in these 2 brilliant days in the sun. The crowd cheering the Italian side on. And here's Marcelo Milani. Milani, sports science major. Has it to the right-hand side, Brizzoni. A man that spends his time in the office during the day and on weekends gets a rugby ball out with his teammates. Down the fringes, looking for a little opportunity there. There's Tomasoni, the 20-year-old. Now the space opens up for Natiscombinati and they keep it alive. Tomasoni injecting himself. Seeing they get on the board yet again. Francisco Gelli's there as well. Lorenzo Sedina and holding on. The Ramblin Jesters hold strong. They're a side that beat Kazakhstan, that beat Trinity Power Sevens, took out Guerrilla Rugby from the United States in the quarterfinals. Just lost to Durham University 26-21. And that'll do it full time. The bronze medal belongs to the Ramblin Jesters in 2025. They win this one 27-14.
Here with Dan Rowland, captain of the Ramblin Jesters. Mate, a great finish to what has been an excellent weekend for you guys.
Yeah, obviously it's not the game that we wanted to be in, but we finished on a high, which was important to us. We lost to a good Durham side, and I hope they go and win the final.
You personally have been outstanding this weekend. Have you enjoyed yourself? Because it certainly looked like you have.
Yeah, I have enjoyed myself. I don't play that much anymore, so when I do get the chance to run out, I've got to make the most of it. So,
you should play some more, mate. We want to see a bit more of this. It's class. Really well done. Congratulations to you and the boys. Really put on a good show for everyone here.
Thank you. See you on the beach.
See you on the beach.
Cheers, bro.
Well done.